Alright, we got the stream mix, we got the microphone gain set. Yeah, that's looking good to go. We are looking good to go. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a live stream. Which, it's been a while since we had one of these. Past few weeks have been just a lot. But we are finally back with another live stream, which is very exciting. Last time we did quite a few things. One of which was actually going after the Ender Dragon. Yeah, there it is. For a second, I couldn't remember where I put it. Here's our little temporary pedestal for the dragon egg. Let's actually quickly sleep. Yeah, we went after the Ender Dragon. Afterward, we came back to the village and started work on a library. Because we are after the Mending enchantment. There's a cat! And I think the other thing we were waiting on was more villagers? Unsure what our villager population is currently at. And I could have sworn we had some... Why are you guys on the roof? And I could have sworn we had some baby villagers running around. But we want mending because our diamond gear is starting to take a little bit of a beating. It doesn't help that some of the gear doesn't actually have unbreaking on it, like our pants. Why? Hold on, wait. You're a farmer. You're a farmer. You're a cartographer. I don't think we need two farmers. And since you've already got trades, you are going to maintain. But you, sir, should no longer be a farmer. Oh, unless I've traded with you. Okay, then let's put the composter back down. But yeah, we also built ourselves a library. It is a very boxy library, to say the least. But the inside is nice and cozy. Hey, how's it going? Where we have plenty of lecterns for librarians. Yeah, I think we... Here, let me go grab some food. Hopefully, get some of these villagers to make more babies. I'm doing good. Yeah, these past few weeks were a little busy for me. I can't remember. I think I need to make it into bread. But the agenda for today is, I mean, obviously, like, continue working towards a villager with a mending trade. But primarily the agenda is to do some end busting, which is very exciting. There it is. And this gunpowder is also reminding me we're gonna need to find some solution for the gunpowder, because obviously one of the big results of end busting is going to be an elytra, which is incredibly exciting. Let's give the villagers some bread. You know what the issue might be? We might be out of beds. Let's see. There's 2 up here. There's 2 in here. There's 1 in here, so up to 5. And then there's 2 in here. So we have 7 beds total, and then 2 farmers, a priest, a Fletcher, and a cartographer brings us up to 5 villagers. Okay. So we have enough beds. We just need you guys to make some more baby villagers. There we go. He should hopefully be filling those in. Alright, but we cannot spend the whole time just sitting, waiting for villagers. So let's go and begin to prepare for doing some end busting. Step 1 is to empty the inventory. Okay, there we are. So one thing for end busting is I definitely want to take I definitely want to take a bunch of firework rockets with me. So that way once we get the elytra, we can just fly on out of there. Let's go ahead and make those. And so when it comes to firework rockets, we could either make flight duration 1, 2, or 3. And I think I'm going to want flight duration 1. They're not as potent, but I get more control over them because I get more, it's less like duration, but that allows me to fly in multiple directions or change directions very effectively. We're gonna bring our potion of slow falling because that's always a good thing to have. I'm worried about the armor breaking. I'm hoping that we don't want to spend too long there. Do we have any pearls? We don't. We only have Ice Vendor. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we have a Fortune 3 book. And a Riptide 3 book. That's a spicy book. Too bad we're not playing with the Create Enchantment industry. Oh, we could bring a lodestone with us. Do I have any made already? I don't, but we can make one. Because I was like, how are we going to get out of the end? Or how are we going to find the gateway back? So it's stone brick. Oh, I need a little bit more. Another lodestone. There we are. Now we have a way of getting back. I'm going to bring a ton of dirt with me for building. Obviously, a water bucket. Solid choice. Bring a little bit of food with us. That's definitely not enough food for a voyage into the end. As well as I don't have a shield. I don't know what happened to my shield. We should probably make a new one. As well as bringing a bundle would probably be a smart move. Didn't even realize there was a name tag in there. So we have a bundle. The firefly ambience, very nice. And then we just need food. I have some carrots that I could turn into golden carrots. I have a lot of leather, goodness. So let's see, golden carrots, bread. We have quite the interesting selection of food on our hands. And then I can also just dump these pumpkins into the auto crafter. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. So many eggs. Anything else I could... I don't have JEI. It's like, is there anything else I could do with eggs, since I have so many of them? We could also buy food from our farmers. He's only accepting trades. Where's the other guy? Yeah, so 1 emerald nets a 6 bread or 4 pumpkin pie. Which, that I suppose that all... that all depends on how many emeralds I have myself. $14. Okay, that's more than I thought I would have. On stream, we've been bouncing between doing adventures, like going after the dragon, and building a nearby village. Because while it's sure more effective to do a trading hall, I find it more fun to build a village. Okay, so we have dirt, we have navigation, we have storage, we have food, we have ammunition. I want to make a shield. Three, four, five, six, I think. We also need to find a trial chamber. That's something I want to do at some point. That's why I have that ominous bottle. We also want to... I also want to bring a stack of wood with me. Or this will do, I suppose. Alright, we have wood, we have dirt. I'll bring a stack of cobblestone, I guess, just in case. In case we want to end up doing any smelting of some kind. Or I suppose deep slate. And let's head back to the nether. Someone threw a trident at me. Or was it? Is it you? Yeah, it's not loading. It's not loading my Oh, come on, it's a crossbow. It should be able to do fine underwater. Minecraft. Sad, no tridents. Probably have my water bucket in my hotbar. Just in case. I am doing fine. Past week has been a lot and pretty stressful, but today I'm doing pretty alright. Alright, I think we're getting close, maybe. I'm trying to... I don't have any Eyes of Ender with me, which I probably should have taken some. I'm just trying to use my memory of where the stronghold was. Goodness, look at these mountains. No, oh geez, that's a lot of powdered snow. Goodness. It's quite the drop. Definitely make sure to go around the ravine and not fall into the ravine. Okay, this is looking familiar. I think we crossed this last time we went through here for the stronghold. Oh, my first time playing Minecraft was quite the experience. Because I was also not very computer literate the first time I got my hands on Minecraft. Oh my goodness, this powdered snow. And oh dear. I think all those all those those posts made me much more afraid of what just happened than I really should have. I was totally expecting to fall into a giant cavern. Here we are. I remember there was a frozen river. But yeah, Dirt House in the Forest. That sounds like my first experience playing the game. I know I want to say I remembered when the first time I played the game, I was really for some reason I knew that minecart tracks were in the game. I probably saw that trailer. And I really wanted to make minecart tracks, but I didn't have any iron. So I tried making them out of wood or sticks. And to my surprise, I got something that looked like wooden minecart tracks. But it wouldn't let me place it on the ground. Because what I had actually made was a ladder. Alright, I think I'm going too far in this direction. I think I need to head back. Yeah, your first time ever playing the game since like my first time ever playing the game as well. Um, I was also like terrified of monsters when the first time I played, and I didn't know that peaceful mode was a thing. So like the first night, I just sat there and like cowered in my little dirt shack. And as you can see, I'm no longer terrified of monsters. I think I see lights. Is that my little structure? It is. We found it. Oh, these chunks have been unloaded, so all the stone is still here. That's really funny. All right, let's make our triumphant return to the end. Right, I didn't actually build a bridge to get across. I think I immediately popped a potion of Featherfall. And just jumped across. Alright, so the first thing I actually want to do is gather up some obsidian. Because with obsidian, we can make a ender chest. And I know there's ender chests in the end cities, but we need some... Wait. We don't need to make an ender chest. I have a silk touch pickaxe. Never mind. What we do need to do, though, is we need to take on an enderman. Thank you. And go up to one of these guys. So this is an end gateway. Which you guys probably already know what that is. Sorry, I spent most of the day thinking about a create tutorial. Remember not to look at any enderman. And there we are. And through a portal. Or almost. Oh. That, thanks for spawning me the utmost closest to the edge. There we are. Now we have a compass back to the end gateway. And now here is the very both laborious and deadly part about end busting. That moment of time before you have an elytra and you have to walk to find your first end fortress. I don't like that those endermen are moving down there. I don't want them to walk into my line of sight. There we are. We've made it. And yeah, we don't need to mark our path because compass. So there's a number of things at play here. Most of the game is actually the vanilla textures. The two exceptions to the textures are the wheat, which I just made a texture pack that uses the old wheat texture because I very much prefer the old wheat crop to the new one. But I also have a custom texture pack where I changed the heart color based on my skin. I mean, it's not dynamic. I would have to equip a different texture pack for a different colored skin, but that's what I'm doing. I made a custom texture pack for that. And then for the ambiance of the end, these like Ender Aurora Borealis things. Ooh, be careful not to look at any Enderman. Is the complementary shaders. I think complementary reimagined is the full name. Which, this end is very pretty to look at. But I've seen other like skyboxes at the end. And the two that interested me the most, I mean, aside from this one, because this one is still really good, is one that gives it a very like space vibe. I mean, this one already has a lot of stars, but like galaxies and stuff. And there's also one which has a black hole just sitting there, which is very cool. And it actually like casts a shadow over everything, which is very interesting. Although I have seen some people playing around with the new snapshot, and apparently there's like an end flash thing that like lights up everything. Alright, we made it to another island. You know what I could probably do while we're here? Is max out the render distance. Since there's not a whole lot of stuff to lag me down while we're here. Oh, I could have brought a spyglass too. Actually, while we're on this island, I'm gonna take a moment to get some more ender pearls. Oh, hello. Bro, he picked up my block of dirt. There's an ender pearl. Hey, give me my dirt block back. They're taking my dirt blocks. Reason being is because I want to keep at least an ender pearl in my hotbar. So if we fall... Oh, jeez. They're smart. They're picking up the blocks to get to me. So that way, if we fall, we at least have an ender pearl we can throw. On the 1 in 1 million chance that I can whip my character around fast enough to throw it upward and onto a platform of some kind. Yeah, if I do it with endstone, they won't take it. I just thought it was funny. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if I fall off the end, that's game over for season 1. Like, that's it. Oh, there's another end gateway. Yeah, it was close. Here, I guess for sake, I will save those chords just in case. Alright, what direction to head next? That's a pretty big gap. I don't feel like bridging across that. And this is one of the parts of the game that I want them to, like, update the most, because, I don't know, this part of the game just ain't it for me. Oh, that's fortune too. End City, where are you? Do we make that one with a pearl? Cool. It's also the benefit of using pearls is you don't have to bridge every single gap. Yeah, I definitely prefer, I definitely like Complementary Reimagined as my pack I like to play with. Unfortunately, my computer isn't up to scratch to play it with a big mod pack, but it's able to do it with vanilla. Welcome back. One of the things I really like about it is it gives the water like edging. I don't know how to describe that. I don't think edge, like an edge, is the right word. Like a, like here. Well, it's hard to see with this lighting. There's like a soft edge to the water. Oh, I'm gonna need to do more bridging. Man. I remember when I first got the game, I would see videos of people using shaders, and I'd be like, "What mod is that? What is that thing? How do I make my Minecraft look like it?" And it took me a while to figure out that the whole like thing was called shaders. And then when I finally got it working, I had the unfortunate realization that my PC was not, like back when I was like 9, my PC was not powerful enough to run shaders smoothly. Shaders aren't necessarily for everyone. It just depends on how you like the game to look. Is that another end gateway? It is. Quartz tools. I don't need another end gateway. I need a end city. I mean, thinking from the perspective of, someone who's new to the game, Quartz Tools isn't the, like, wildest conclusion to make. Because everything else, most of the other things you find as ore in the ground. Oh, is that an end city? Oh my goodness. Oh, don't tell me it's one of the tiny ones. Oh, I think it might be. That is the other thing. Not everyone's computers can handle shaders. Because Minecraft itself requires a good CPU, but then if you want to add shaders, now you require a good GPU. Man, I think it is one of the tiny ones that doesn't have... I don't even think it has chests to loot. I think the only thing there for us is shulkers. Yeah, I don't see a ship. That is honestly kind of depressing. I don't even know if I have enough blocks to bridge this gap. Very quiet because I'm focusing on bridging. Yay, our prize! Oh. Oh, because of the nether. Oh shoot, I need my axe. Yay, the city at the end of the game. Did I get the first one? Oh, there we are. So dark in here. I thought there were lights. Oh, jeez. What's going on here? This thing's like off center? Yeah, don't worry. It's just the Nether is a fictional place. That guy didn't drop a shulker shell. Bruh, am I not even gonna get enough shells to make one shulker box from this place? I also angered an Enderman. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, he got my guy got hit with a shulker bullet. Man, Enderman hurt a lot. Oh, jeez. I need to not take my hands off the keyboard. And my pants are taking a beating. Oh, I see what was going on. Yeah, and it also doesn't help that a lot of English speakers will just refer to it as hell as well. Oh, I know how you feel with the like unluckiness with nether spawns. I feel like every time I make a portal, I'm always gonna get a bastion and never a fortress, even though 9 times out of 10, I want a fortress, like when I first go to the nether. I found bastions are very effective for netherite, but normally when I'm going to the nether for the first time, it's not because I want netherite, it's because I want potions. With the shaders, these chorus like trees look so much more alien because of all the bulbs have like the glowing white spot, which makes it look like eyes. Yeah, a lot of like, especially in early Minecraft, a lot of people referred to it as just hell. So it was, I could definitely see how it was very easy to get confused. Oh man, that's a big gap. Yep, you always find what you need, or what you need when you don't actually. What should I say? Things that you need in certain circumstances have a habit of popping up whenever you don't actually need them. I don't think I'm playing on the the version with the happy ghast yet. I haven't gotten a chance to update my game. I'm almost like I know they said they would be doing updates smaller but faster, but I'm almost still like jarred by just how many, like just the frequency of the updates. There's another end gateway. But we need an end city that is bigger than just a tower. Oh, where I try and like do the recipe from memory. Yep, I know that feeling. Like, I will try to not use JEI to look at my recipe, and then get it completely wrong. Nice, we did it. Oh, there's an end city. Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope things go well for your studies and your classes. I really hope this entity has a ship. Yep, thank you for stopping by. Once again, good luck on your studies. I need more blocks to bridge with. I've done that before, most definitely. I was like, gold was mined with an iron pickaxe. Therefore, gold should be better than iron. Save sound. Boogie sound. I don't see a ship. That's greatly concerning. Man, I need more blocks. Yep, because the time zones stretch from North Pole all the way down to the South Pole. So each time zone is like a vertical slice of the surface of the Earth. Excuse me, buddy. Holy Enderman. I don't see a ship. Guys, there's no ship. Mojang, why do you have to torture me like this? Oh, this would have been perfect too. There's a wait. Oh, oh, do you see that? Oh my goodness, there's a ship. Oh my goodness, and it's right next to the end gateway. This is a good day. Now, okay. I really don't fancy going through that. Because that is a lot of nuisance. So what we're going to do is we're going to scale the outside of the end city. Yes, thank you. I was about to be so heartbroken that we didn't have a ship. Which, you know, realistically, let's get that Elytra first. These end cities are going to be 10 times easier with wings. There it is. Yep, thank you for tuning in. Good luck on your studies, and I hope you get a lot of good rest. Of course, before I can indulge in my reward for braving the end wastes, I have to do more bridging. Ooh, making a mod is a whole lot of fun. Alright, this end ship is nearly above this end island. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a lot of blocks and then pillar up. Alright, that should hopefully be enough to get us up there. I'm also kind of hoping for a new pair of diamond pants on one of these, in one of these chests. But we shall see. The dragon head. Definitely want that guy. There it is. The Elytra. And new gold and new diamond pants. A Smite 5 sword. Holy cow, that is a perfect pickaxe. Unfortunately, it's on an iron pickaxe. Prop 4 and breaking 3. There we go. And sharpness 3, golden horse armor. Oh my goodness. It's time. Look at that, we're flying! I know. We can do that with Pneumatic Craft, but like the mod. Oh my god, is that a third end city? Or is that the one we've already been to? That's a third end city. What sucks is it doesn't have a ship. Or any chest rooms, for that matter. Yeah, because these guys don't have chests. Oh, this one does. Holy cow! Bane of Arthropods 5, Knockback 2, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. Goodness, that is a sword. We don't need the compass anymore because we're near a thing. And I'm going to yoink. Yoink. Been a while since I've used a vanilla elytra. I've been playing so much modded. So it's these bigger ones that have chests in it. There's a lot of projectiles floating around. Yeah, here we are. Brought 3 diamond boots, Frostwalker 2, and then let me just throw those in the box. I think these ones have chests. Yeah, these ones do. Ooh, prop 4 Unbreaking 3 diamond pants. That is a good candidate for mending. Oh jeez, there's a lot of things. Leave. Okay. That one I don't think has anything. I don't think those smaller ones have anything either. Yeah. It's also a little annoying that these guys don't drop shulker shells on, like, they're not guaranteed to drop shulker shells. I already looted this one. Alright, let's fly back to that first end city. And then we can leave the end. What are you doing up here? Prot 3, Unbreaking 3, Blast Prot 4. Prot 3 Mending. And more golden iron ingots, always nice. Then I think this guy down here. That did not just happen. Huh. Bruh. Ugh. I was gliding. How did I... Oh my goodness. I wasn't... No. Oh man. That... Oh. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I didn't even get a chance to, like, enjoy the elytra. And it's also when he, like, right after he got off, so... Oh, man. That that sucks. That sucks so much. I think I'm more upset about the fact that we spent all that time like bridging and traveling through the end. Um and right after we get the Elytra, we do this. Oh my goodness. That's so upsetting. We didn't even do the Wither, we didn't finish the pit. Oh. I suppose it had to happen at some point. I just didn't think it would be to my own stupidity. Oh, I guess that's although I suppose that's like fair enough. Oh, score 18,431. This is so here's the world. We didn't get to that much, honestly, which is kind of sad. So here's the base, our little fishing shack. Where we spent our first few nights. We built the storage shed in order to store all of our belongings. We partially made an automatic food or automatic pumpkin pie maker using the new crafter. And then we also started work on a small village of our own. But we did do the Ender Dragon. We successfully beat the Ender Dragon. It took me a second to realize what had happened because I hadn't played hardcore in so long. And I really thought it would last longer than that. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, and over here is the unfinished pit. And I didn't think. I don't know what happened with the Elytra. I suppose next time I just need to be. Oh, we didn't even get a chance to go over here as well. There was a pale garden over here. Hopefully. But as is the end of this of season 1 of Vanilla Hardcore, we will probably bring this stream to an end as well. I was only planning to stream for 2 hours today anyway, so this is a good stopping point. But before we go, my ghostly apparition. Before we go, a few things. First, I am pushing every day that I remember to of the world to a repository. So once I'm able to make the repository public, you guys should be able to play it, or not play it, but like download the world whenever you want and see the different versions of it. 2, in the Discord server. I sometime soon I will have a poll, or just be taking suggestions basically of what the next season of Hardcore is going to look like. As per my organizational method, season 2, since season 1 was a long outlook one, season 2 is going to be a short outlook one. Which again, short outlook means like something that I'm pretty likely to die quickly on. Like I've had a few people suggest the Witherstorm. Trying to think of other ones. But in the Discord server, we're going to start taking suggestions, and once we narrow it down to a few suggestions, we'll do a poll. Oh, quite the time for you to join us. Because Season 1 of Hardcore just finished, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll take suggestions in the Discord server whenever I get a chance. That sounds really cool. Sci-fi with Create Ad Astra. Very cool. But yeah, unfortunately, that will be today's live stream. Because I don't want to start another thing with only 30 minutes to spare. So yeah, Season 1 comes to an end. I truly thought it would last longer, but be careful with the elytra is the lesson we learned here today. I cursed at Mojang for well, not like cuss, but like I got onto Mojang for spawning another end city without a ship, only to be delightfully surprised that there was another one right next to it with a ship, only to be made into a fool by dying. Yeah, so again, that will be it for today. Thank you to everyone who decided to tune in to today's live stream. Next time we do a hardcore stream is probably going to be Season 2. So I guess have a look out for Season 2 of Hardcore. Thank you for watching Season 1, and I will see you later.